me. You took too long. I was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Seknarfian beast handler.
Who confirmed that Groot is definitely probably being kept in the new editions pen.
Which is where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
Boy, when these guys go, they go hard.
They're heavily inebriated.
Doesn't mean they're not a threat. My best blade work happens after I've had a few.
If a few scut knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, whoa, hey! We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax! What part of quiet don't you understand?
Dead is quiet, Peter Quill.
No killing! Don't touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break anything. And don't do anything stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot. And us.
Gotta hand it to the lady. She knows how to throw a party.
It was like this with the Ravagers, too. Yondu was a real work-hard, play-hard sort.
Thanos doing either usually ended up with murder.
We comparing Scuddy father figures because mine gave me a shock collar for my birthday.
Once we ditch this place, I will show you guys a real party.
I will construct festive headwear worthy of this celebration.
Now the Ravagers. There's a bunch that knew at a party. How'd I wind up stuck with you lot instead of joining them?
Ravagers are dishonorable killers and thieves.
We're literally on our way to steal from Lady Help.
Throne room entrance is down there, so we just gotta,
Our way across the cabin.
Quietly.
Gotta say, this is not what I had in mind when you pitched this whole hero for hire thing.
Maybe Hellbender'll give you a job.
I'm not the one she was interested in.
She's right. We should have just sold Drax.
That's not what I said.
Come on, you were thinking it. She was practically begging for a night with the big galoot.
Maybe next time we're in a bind, we can auction off a date with Drax.
Protagonists do not date. We perform feats of virility and are judged worthy, or not.
That how you ended up with your wife?
That was the most proficient killer in the village. Her affections were sought after more than most.
Sounds like a woman.
That's it. Dead ahead. Past another bunch of lightweights.
You're sure that tracker of yours is reliable?
Trust me, this baby's paid for itself.
Oh, you actually paid for it?
Paid, stolen, such ugly words. I prefer liberated.
I trust Rocket's doodad. Remember that time on Ansara?
I remember no such time.
Before your days, Muscles. Quill got caught stealing eggs from this place in Sakaar.
Why am I not surprised?
Led me straight to him, hiding in a spike hatchery.
I was not hiding.
Yes, you were. Admit it.
Do your magic, Rocket.
Just saying, have a little faith, Woolberry. My tech built them thumpers. It's gonna pop this door, and it'll find Groot.
I can't believe we haven't seen a single patrol.
Am I good, or am I good?
Those were the same.
Okay. Tracker says... come on, you
I
skaggy.
knew that thing was junk.
Look, we saw them take Groot down the elevator, right? So we just gotta find the controls.
Lady Ladi-Da's probably got him on her fancy chair up there.
We are down here.
Hellbender used some sort of rising stairs. There's gotta be a way of activating them from ground level.
Come on, buddy. Do something.
Maybe we can get access to the circuitry itself.
The Sicknarfian night air is refreshing. Indeed.
Give her the old laser eyes, Quill. See if you can spot a power source or something. What?
We watched her beat the Chimera Tower. Perhaps this is among her powers.
Well, failing magic elevator. Let's entertain the idea that the controls are up on that front.
Maybe there's some stairs. I mean stairs down to Groot.
There's a perfectly good elevator.
It's not perfectly good if we can't get it working.
Then we better get it working.
Maybe there's a control panel inside there you can hack.
It's possible. Level chair.
It is intended to inspire fear in her adversaries.
It's a crime of efficiency is what it is.
Doesn't look too comfortable either.
All right, Drax, try to clear that rubble.
At once.
Let's see what's hiding back there. Think you could have made more noise with that? There's an access panel or something back here.
Perfect. Maybe I could just hotwire the dash thing. All right, I'm sending the schematic to your visor. Just follow the wiring and tell me which junctions to switch. These ground wires are just tied together. Lucky I don't get fried.
Do not die in that hole, rodent. You'll be unable to retrieve your corpse.
Whoops! Must be Seknarf soothing sounds, Volume 2.
I believe those are monster mating calls.
Okay, that's a little freaky.
What's it like in there, Rocket?
It's dusty. Smells like wet fur.
That is the smell.
I know it's me.
Here?
Done.
Cool!
I think you just triggered Lady A's lighting.
Nonsense. Her mood is measured by the intensity of the storms outside.
Well, maybe stop making me power the wrong things. Okay, this one goes here, and that one goes out!
You okay? We've got company!
Is killing permitted now, Peter Quill?
Yes, now! Kill them now!
I had grown tired of this sneaking about. Another Hellraiser who shall not raise hell again!
I thought you'd never ask! They won't get the chance!
Well, that was not ideal.
Hey, no witnesses, no problem.
Maybe Hellbender won't miss them. Switch this.
Done.
This
What the
one.
flark was that?
Just a little slip. No big deal.
For all we know, you may have just reconfigured the entire fortress.
Nah. Probably just lowered a height a bit or something. Oh, here.
Yup.
There. Keep it like that. I can get up to the throne now.
You better hope that panel actually works, because I'm out of things to tinker with down here.
Of course it'll work.
Yeah!
See? Nailed it!
That is the wrong elevator.
What?
He's right. Groot went down on the other side.
Well, it's the only one we got, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again.
Look, I'm sure they both lead to the same place.
Your voice does not convey certainty.
I'm mostly sure.
This is it. We're almost there.
I gotta say, this is going pretty smooth.
It has been considerably less than smooth.
Okay, yeah, we had that one kink, but at least no one raised the alarm.
That's what you call a kink?
It'll be smooth sailing from here.
What the piece of scut?
Right on cue.
It's not that. Something's wrong.
Heads up, more guards.
I would give a wide berth, Peter Quill.
Oh, come on, you hunk of junk. Flark. Anyone else got a bad feeling all of a sudden?
Rocket, keep it down.
Stuff it, Quill. Groot's tracker just went dark.
You said we're almost there. I'm sure he's fine.
You ain't sure as scut. Groot!
That could have gone better.
Could have gone worse. At least he didn't wake anyone on his way.
The rodent has tiny padded feet. Rodent is more irritable than usual.
He didn't want us to sell Groot.
Or did I? She was an inferior choice.
We got paid, didn't we? Now just a matter of us all getting out of here in one piece.
Rocket, wait for us!
He did not wait.
Thanks, Drax. What's with this place and no railings? It's like they got the architect from the Death Star.
I am not familiar with that installation. Not as rare as I would have expected from the Hellbender's collection.
Oh, what the heck is that?
It's my spirit animal. Strong, yet beautiful.
Looks like a rhino slept with a jellyfish. Definitely not a fan of whatever this is.
This creature is grotesque.
Yuck. Just yuck. Nice. An assassin's ring. Gamora would get a kick out of this.
Did you not see the skylight? It looks like there's tons more floors like this below us.
Jeez, what sort of creature is bad enough that even Hellbender keeps it in a cage? Whoa, it's like a snot monster covered in pimples. Nope. Nope, don't do spiders, snakes, or weird tentacle things.
Did you sleep with a weird tentacle thing?
Jillian was not weird.
It's like the Flarkin Collector's Museum all over again.
At least these beasts seem well cared for.
Prison's a prison.
Ugh. Ugh.
Groot! Easy there, bud. I'll get you out in a flash.
Whoa! Hey! Let's not turn him into kindling.
Stand back. I will breach the perimeter.
It's too thick.
It's too thick.
Who knew?
That's it.
Just like the Arago drop, bud. On 3, 2... Oh, that dashed witch stripped you down to your bark. You know, we'd have showed up sooner, but twinkled toes.
Good to have you back, Groot. Now all we need is an exit. I guess Groot knows the way.
Wait up, bud. What's going on? Say something.
You okay, Groot?
Shut it, Quill.
What did I do?
You're the one who insisted on this stupid plan. Now that freaking Monster Queen has... I don't know.
Traumatized him.
Exactly.
Perhaps the tree has been bewitched.
She did do something to that Tar.
So no one's gonna talk about the fact that he's walking around naked.
Hey, come on, talk to me, bud. What did that Badoon Flarka do to you? Groot.
Oh, crap.
Guardians of the Galaxy. You fools thought you could cheat me and suffer no consequence.
Groot.
Which one of you thought it wise to entrust your absurd scheme to a Flora Colossus? You call him friend, yet you ignore his very nature, overlooking the fact that he is
The worst liar in history.
I told you, he can't just pretend to be monstrous.
To his credit, he kept your secret for almost an hour.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably. Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Dweller! Feast upon them!
Okay, that's...
A true monster.
Well, let's make it truly dead. We're gonna get blasted if we don't deal with those arms!
Destroy them, man!
The beast falters! Let us take the advantage!
I'll enjoy this!
I will end you!
I always knew it!
All creatures eat and are eaten!
Dweller, you are wounded! What? You'll pay for that! Crush them!
This thing can do with a few less arms!
Now is the time to strike! Your end is now! Yeah! The beast is truly formidable!
Die with honor! No! Not again! Enough toying with them! End this!
All right, crowd control!
Don't forget about the big one!
And beware the spine protrusions!
Tell me twice! I got all these toys, I'm just...
Now, attack!
What is next, people?
This has got my name on it!
Now, swing! Curse you!
Guys, huddle up!
I fought a ton of cheating scumnuts in my time, Quill.
Same here.
But the way these creeps cheat is flarkin' criminal. They keep it up, they're gonna win this fight in no time.
No way these creeps are gonna win. Not against us. We're wanted men.
And women.
We're renegades. We roll the dice because we're not afraid.
And because we like to.
That's the spirit. We gotta fight to survive. Who's with me?
I am with you, Peter Quill!
Yes!
You said.
Deadliest woman incoming!
The beast must feed upon these gelatinous creatures! You don't know who you're messing with, lady! She is clearly familiar with our names!
Come on, you overgrown octopus!
Just give me an opening!
I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender!
She's still hiding behind someone else! Swarm them, my pets!
My great strength goes underutilized!
I'm ready! Find me an opening! Destroy them, knife!
Tearing flesh from its bones appears to do nothing!
I don't think she cares anymore!
You don't know who you're messing. She is clearly familiar with our names.
No!
Let's kick some butt, huh? Rip them off, Drax!
I shall break their bones!
All right, we're making progress!
The beast has learned from its mistake!
What's next, Peter?
Destroy the course and kill them! Curse you! Go get them! Crush them! Now, attack! How does it feel, floorboard? Come on! Just give me a shot!
You mean a cut?
My pet.
Go get him, Tiger!
Peter Quill!
My dweller! What have they done to you? This ends now! Rain fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy! Get it?
No!
They could be useful!
If you want to get burned!
Now, overwhelm them!
Rocket! Fireworks! Things are heating up! Get it?
Yeah, and you can cool it! Of course this thing spits most force! Why?
Maybe it's been eating those explosive jellies!
Get rid of the
Northeast!
That thing must get killer heartburn!
That's the least of its concerns! Swarm them, my pet! Last time someone got stabbed!
You're down for it! Ain't revenge, sweet! Been too long since I blew something up!
Old claw!
You struggle in vain!
Things are heating up! Get it?
Climate does not appear to have changed your will.
Whose idea was it to make me sharp on the inside?
It'll be a slide!
That car's gonna blow!
Not too late to go on the song!
Yeah! We could just be on our way!
Oh, don't get your branches blown off! The explosive could be useful if cool! I am trying to destroy!
Blitz some rocket!
Your own weapon shall be your downfall!
Let's end this thing!
What's next, Peter?
Take heed of the explosive, Peter Quill! Tear out their insides!
I don't think this is like a hot knife!
Ha ha ha! The end draws nigh, Lady Hellbender!
Do not
Why would this thing even exist?
Beats me! It's that now? Hey, Quill! Wanna see some fireworks?
Guys! We did it!
They live! Bring me Nasha!
Everybody grab a bike! Wow! Made it out in one piece!
We still need to get out of here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the? Guys, hold on!
Your bones are mine, guardians of the galaxy.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Only after the talking tree betrayed us. I am Groot. I do not speak tree. Tree.
Hey, you got a problem with Groot, you got a problem with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki,
Is it true? Really?
there's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After you left, we went to the quarantine zone. I snuck aboard and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were my dad. God, so much tonight. Finding the Raker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called She's Novacore.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your
Right.
start pants on.
I was right.
I'll go check the array.
I can bring them back. I can them all back. I just have to.
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything to scut!
Rocket, relax. It's just an array.
Just an array. Look at it, Quill. Where am I gonna get the parts to fix that? It's flarked! I told you it was a mistake to keep that thing. But did you listen to me? Oh, no! We don't listen to Rocket. He just has to fix the frickin' ship.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us? Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the dock to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need, and he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
No, we cannot abandon the child. Her behavior was erratic.
The llama thing you chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the entire Nova Corps fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right. We made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else. Get out of my tail, Quill. I'm busy.
You are right to be worried about the broken communications array, Rodent. A potential client might contact us and find our messaging system unavailable.
Our inbox has been dry for cycles, Drax.
Perhaps because some of us shirk our duty to distribute cards of business.
Yeah, Groot does enough distributing for all of us.
Penny for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
It's money. Like units. The saying means I pay to know what you're thinking.
We must use our currency to pay the Nova Corps fine, or we risk...
Drax. Just tell me what's up.
I am realizing that I do not know as much as I thought I did. Our visit to Seknarf 9 was not what I expected.
Because Lady Hellbender isn't a giant?
She is definitely not. That is only part of it, Peter Quill. On our way to her fortress, I realized that many of my assumptions about this team have been incorrect as well.
Really?
The assassin and the rodent. Without them and the tree fighting nobly beside us, we would not be alive right now.
I told you, they're not bad people just because they have a bad past. Life is complicated, Drax. Things are never simple.
On Katath, it was. I had a family that I cherished and a certainty about life that I no longer possess.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time. Rocket, any chance you can check out the fridge while you're at it?
I ain't got time to refill it. I got other priorities right now.
Anyone in there? Rocket?
What? Can't you see I'm busy?
Is that my toothbrush?
It fits in the small cracks.
Oh, Rocket, please!
Hold it in for a tick. I'm almost done.
I'm good.
Oh, nice! You made a cute little pen.
I am good.
Stay out of my fur.
You didn't mean to chew up the comms, did you? Looks sturdy enough. You sure it'll be okay in there?
I am good.
Has in store for us.
More fighting!
Perhaps next time we should get a contract with no fighting involved.
What would you be good for then?
Dispatching enemies is not my only skill.
Can I help you?
Hey, Gamora! I was just admiring this super cool assassin ring I got from my favorite super cool assassin as a token of my, you know...
Token of what?
Of my everlasting commitment to not being murdered by you.
It's gonna take more than a ring. It is really nice, though. How'd you know what kind of ring it is?
Oh, let's just say you're not the first assassin to cross my path. Though I guess I should be glad no one ever sent the deadliest woman in the galaxy after me.
You know, that name is actually a misnomer. Everyone thinks I got it doing Thanos' dirty work. Before, you know, I betrayed him. In truth, I got it after I joined the Resistance, on a mission where nobody died.
You have to tell me about this Resistance mission. Especially if no one died.
I don't think it's a story you're gonna like.
Why not?
Because it doesn't make Carell look very good.
Okay.
The thing you have to understand is that it was the end of the war. The Resistance was losing. Bad. The Chitauri knew it, Thanos knew it, we all knew it. But then, Thanos died. At first, people thought it was a false report. Misinformation spread to lure the Resistance out into the open. But when it became clear that it might be true, Carell saw an opportunity. An all-or-nothing mission that could win the war once and for all.
The final attack on Chitauri Prime. You're talking about the Resistance stealth mission that kidnapped their infant queen.
Except kidnapping the queen wasn't part of Carell's original plan. The only reason she had me tag along was so that I would kill the queen.
What? There's no way.
Is it so hard to believe? She was grieving. You know that. The Chitauri had killed her husband, her little boy. She wanted revenge, and I was her chance to finally get it.
Carell would never put out a hit on a baby. She would never kill a kid.
Believe what you want. But she's not who she was back then. None of us are. something changed. Maybe it was having Nikki. Either way, I refused and we won the war without killing anyone else. And for reasons I don't fully understand, I became known as the deadliest woman in the galaxy afterward.
What did cause you to betray Thanos? I mean, he adopted you when you were like...
5. He basically raised us, taught us everything we know.
So what finally did it? What snapped you out of it?
I found the resistance.
What?
Thanos was obsessed. He had me and Nebula combing the galaxy for their location for cycles. Each of us determined to be the first to find them and report back. So when I found them first, I was so excited to tell him. I got home, and I found him talking to an empty room. To someone called Lady Death.
That's not ominous.
I truly thought he loved us. In his own twisted way. But Thanos didn't want to restore balance to the galaxy. He was just in love with death, literally in love. And he would kill all of us, including me, including Nebula, to prove it.
But you couldn't let him.
No. So instead of telling him where to find the resistance, I joined them.
I, kind of don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say. After the Galactic War ended, I moved on. And now I'm here, doing all this fun stuff with you guys.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. But seriously, thank you for sharing that with me.
Sure.
Drax, name 3 skills you have besides fighting.
I am a great cook.
Nope, don't believe it.
You have never tasted my cooking.
I don't need to. I'm here to eat the hearts of my enemies, raw and bloody.
Now I'm hungry. Halfway to nowhere by now, and only a few rotations away from getting that Flarkin Nova tracker off.
Bitter much?
Yeah, I am!
Going to nowhere without paying our fine would bring more trouble in the long run.
That's what Nova Corps wants you to think. What's up, Muscles? Pissed about the array, too?
I am pondering our latest mission.
I get you. Finally get a win, but no, gotta give our cash to Nova Corps.
I do not consider Seknov 9 a successful heroic venture.
It's successful because we got the units, not because it was heroic.
Didn't you say the same thing after Zootopia?
That one was a bit higher on the heroism scale.
Bank robberies are not heroic.
Yeah, they are. Banks are evil.
Rodent, will you have time to repair the broken refrigerator door?
What? Like now?
In the near future.
I got a whole concentrator fixed.
Gamora, did you find... Are those dolls?
Yes. No. Doesn't matter. The Halosobe's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it, though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
Okay, when you put it that way. So you said Corell's in the Teo system. Any idea what's out there?
It looks like her ship is docked at a Novacore station called the Rock.
Wow. Do they have another one named the Jazz?
I don't think so. Thankfully, the docking procedure is automated at the station. No need to wait for Rocket to fix the comms. Time's ticking away, Peter. Corell is probably monitoring this ship, waiting to see if we make the right choice. You made the right call. Rocket's idea wasn't necessarily bad, but we need to pay off Novacore to avoid hassles later. Your ex-girlfriend's waiting.
Okay, Corell.
Whenever you're
get ready
ready
to be impressed.
Need to get a drink after this.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
We know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hallis Hope.
Doing to my ship?
Relax. Standard Novacore procedure. My ship's fine.
Which part?
Ask Quill. He's the one who keeps crashing it.
All right. Let's pay that fine.
You mean if we get out of here?
I know someone who could set us up with a relatively lucrative contract.
I will not assassinate anyone.
Yeah, I ain't sneaking around no rich flark mansion to poison his dinner or something.
I was going to explain how we could land a cattle herding contract with our llama experience.
Absolutely not!
Rocket'll come around. Just try not to eat anything else, okay? Ready to pay our fine?
I am Groot.
Even Groot can see you're here for some blueberry pie. I'm going on the record that I don't want to be here, and that being here is a mistake.
Want to bet on who can flip off the most officers before they catch us?
Not in the mood.
Okay. I thought you'd like that. You ever been to the Rock before?
Yeah, looks like every other Novacore station.
Any chance you know how to get around this place?
You don't get around. You're either brought in or you stick to the reception desk.
This reminds me of when I surrendered to the authorities.
What was it like?
Liberating.
Something tells me we'll be out of here faster than your prison sentence.
Depends if you still plan on mating with Centurion Corell.
Okay, here we go.
They so much as scratched her paint. We get Novacore to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats, not enough butts.
Seems more efficient this way anyway.
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to holding space R73-4PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk
What
prior to
ticket?
departure.
How the flark are we supposed to get off this rock?
Relax, Rocket. It's standard procedure.
You keep saying that.
This isn't exactly my first Nova Corps find. Yours either.
First time I'm paying one. Flarkin knew I should have stayed on board.
Coming, Rocket?
Yeah.
Would you believe the name's got nothing to do with it being on a giant rock?
As good as my word, Corel.
You know she can't hear you.
What? Yes, I know.
You two have some history, hey?
Yeah, we did do. History, I mean.
Corell's good people. She saved me from a Shatari bloodletter. Of course, this was after she tried to get me thrown out an airlock.
Yeah, that sounds like Corel.
Hey, listen to Captain Lovesick. Hoping your girlfriend will be all excited to see you.
What? No. I just thought there'd be more people.
Are we certain Peter Quill's former lover is not aboard her vessel?
What? Of course we are.
Okay, it's not supposed to be this empty.
Is it a holiday?
Space cops don't take holidays.
Hello? We're here to pay a fine. Looking for Centurion Corel?
Door's locked.
Well, we tried. Come on, let's go.
We're not leaving. We'll go to them if we have to. Look, the door controls are on the other side if we can get you there.
So what, now I'm supposed to hack Nova Corps security?
I mean, if you don't think you can...
Keep shot, Quill.
We are discussing breaking into a Nova Corps facility.
It ain't breaking in if no one's here.
That is precisely when one would break in.
Any chance they're all just on break?
I am Groot.
Groot says the kiosk still says open. I say it ain't our problem.
Odd.
What is? I mean, besides all of this.
There's nothing, not even a welcome screen.
It is on, right?
They're always on. Constant connection to the world mind, that's the point. This one's been severed.
Huh. Thirsty, big guy?
This machine appears to be inoperable.
Maybe they're just all out of your flavor. Yep, it's locked.
Thanks for taking my work.
Perhaps this is a test to see who will respect the bureaucratic process.
Well, newsflash, I don't.
I don't like this. We really do need to get that door open.
Hey, I can crack it, but the panel's over there and we're stuck here.
Have you checked the other rooms, Peter?
All right, there's an air duct in here. Could be a way in, Rocket.
Could, sure. Or maybe it drops down into the hangar.
Think you can squeeze through this vent?
If you can get it open, I ain't that flexible.
There! One open air duct.
We have damaged Nova Corps property.
Just a little. All right, Rocket. See if this vent leads into that other room. And be careful.
You know, I still don't love this whole pay or fine plan. Huh. There's something screwy with the power grid. It's like they're on backup only. I'm patching you through. You know the drill. Tell me which circuits to switch. We can only reroute power to so many things at once.
On it!
Watch and learn.
I do not care to think of how many monsters we will need to sell to pay off this fine.
That's a door. Hey! It's a bathroom! Anybody gotta go?
Never a space cop when you need one.
I'd settle for a desk clerk.
I'd settle for us leaving a note and getting the flark off this rock. We'll find out. Flarkin' right, I think.
There you go, buddy. Free soda.
I will not add theft to our list of charges.
Hey, I think I could set off the sprinklers from this thing. Does that help?
Only if you want to get wet.
Yeah, good point.
Hey, that sorta worked.
The blast door's gonna need some extra juice. See if there's another power gun. Prepare to be amazed. Oh ho ho. But I'll bet you didn't think of this.
Presto!
Watto?
You know, ta-da!
That is no more clear.
Doors open.
Why did you not simply say so?
Oops.
Oops, what?
Nothing. It's fine. Maybe just don't touch. There. Fixed.
There.
According to the monitor, there's 9 people ahead of us. But no one's here.
Point. Hey, Nova! We want to pay our fine and get your Kraken tracker off my ship! Shh! What? Shh! I thought we wanted to find someone.
Hello? What are they doing?
Scanning each other. Flarked if I know why, though. They're acting bonkers.
Oh, there! You hear that?
Here's the thing. Your sympathies are redundant.
Hey, I'm half thing, remember?
I did not.
There it is again!